Hello and welcome to Wisdom Trek. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, and I'm your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 7-day-a-week, 7 Minutes of Wisdom podcast. This is day 235 of our trek, and we are continuing on our current trek of Your Life Plan Blueprint. Yesterday, we explored the 4 checkpoints needed after establishing goals based on the 10 key principles. It is now time to head out on a new trail, which is the third phase of our WESPER framework, which is called strategy. As you are creating your life plan that fulfills your life purpose, you must establish goals as part of your plan. An important concept that you must understand is that establishing goals do not complete them. Strategy is the core of your blueprint, which enables you to do the planning, which leads to execution and review. I am incorporating all of these concepts along with worksheets into an easy-to-use workbook, and I will let you know when I have it completed so you can download it. If you do have any questions as we go along and would like additional information, please leave me a comment at wisdom-trek.com or email me at guthrie@venturecg.com. Of course, if you miss any of the days of our Wisdom Trek episodes, please go to wisdom-trek.com to listen to them and to read the daily journals. We are recording our podcast from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. Temperatures do remain quite cold, and we are having some light snow today. It's not predicted to be anything significant at this point, but it is really pretty to look at. I am very thankful that I can work indoors and enjoy the view from our second floor office with its large windows. It makes it really enjoyable. I am making slow but steady progress on the woodwork in our library. Since our work schedule is quite heavy during the day, I am using my exercise hour the first thing in the morning to work on it. There is a lot of movement while I work, so I'm still able to get a pretty decent workout while completing the woodworking. But let's head out on our trail for today, which is day 16 of our Wisdom Trek Life Plan process, which we refer to as Your Life Plan Blueprint. I mentioned earlier that the next step in our WESPER framework is creating the strategy for your goals. Strategy is a catalyst for planning, execution, and review of those goals. And let me ask you a question as we get started today. What is strategy? You might not really know, so let's take a look at this. Strategy refers to a game plan which enables effective pursuit of a specific goal or result. It's the set of the underlying principles which determines your action plans toward achieving those end goals or objectives. WESPER itself is the framework or the underlying strategy for a successful life plan and goal achievement. And the S in WESPER refers to the specific strategies that pertain to your goals. Strategy is a core part of your life plan blueprint for a rich and satisfying life. Think of strategy as the compass, the trail map, or your GPS that shows you the best trail that leads you to your goal or plateau. In war, generals gather together to devise strategies to secure an ensuing victory. In the world of business, companies invest millions in research to develop strategies to win in the marketplace. In the stock markets, the most successful traders spend years studying market trends of the past, identifying strategies, and then applying them. And if we were to trek up Mount Everest, you would need a detailed strategy to ensure success. Otherwise, the result might end up in your death. It is really not that much different when it comes to any of our goal achievements. Although this is the case, strategy is the one step that most people completely miss in the process of life planning and goal achievement, which ultimately leads to their failure. Remember that for every goal, there is always a certain strategy or blueprint underlying it that guarantees its success. If you are able to identify and create a proper strategy, your chance of successfully completing that goal is almost guaranteed. The second point we want to look at today is that strategy is underutilized. The ability to precisely follow instructions is viewed as the epitome of a good student, citizen, or employee. Most school or work environments teach people to do, not to think. Most school systems and work environments have only one method of teaching. We receive good grades or marks if we apply those methods of teaching to our learning. Other methods, even if it leads to the same or better output, are often discouraged. Styles of thinking or behavior that do not conform to the norm are viewed as deviant or insubordination. And as a result, many people are great on execution, but very weak at strategizing. I have worked with many people who are unaware of the importance of strategy and try to follow a structured set of goal planning tools. Instead of studying their goals first and then developing a strategy, they establish the goals and then jump right into the execution of their goals. But without a proper strategy and plan, what immediately follows is a cycle of self-sabotage, lack of self-worth, lack of confidence, and negativity. In the process, people waste their energy, get burnt out, and put themselves in a worse situation than even before. The third point we want to look at today is developing your strategy. The most solid strategy that you can develop is to look holistically at your life plan blueprint within the WESPER framework. To create the best strategy, you first need to determine and have a solid understanding of what your purpose in life is. This purpose does not have to be grand or world-changing, but should positively impact your world. Your purpose will then drive your overall 7-year objectives within the 7 areas of your life. Your life plan blueprint is unique to you alone. No one else in the entire world has the same blueprint as you do. That is why you must develop your own strategy. As King David wrote in Psalms chapter 139, verse 14, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it." Once you do establish your 7-year objectives, start creating the strategy for your yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily activity goals. Think about how you can break down each objective into smaller and smaller goals. How does each step tie into your life plan blueprint? All activity goals should support the next higher level. For instance, your daily task must support your weekly goals, which must support your monthly goal, which must support your yearly goal, which must support your 7-year objective, which becomes your life plan. Conversely, each of the 7-year objectives need to be broken down into the smallest daily task. Work top-down, breaking your objectives into ever smaller pieces until they become daily bite-sized nuggets. No matter how huge your objective is, there will always be an underlying set of small nuggets which will allow you to conquer it. This will create a successful strategy that is very unique to you. On our trek today, we provided you with an overview of the strategy phase of the WESPER framework. Over the next 2 days on our trail, we will dig deeper and explore the 10 guidelines to develop your strategy. We are hiking this trail with perseverance as we lay down the foundation to build your life plan blueprint. This framework integrates into our concept of Wisdom Trek as we look at life as a trek, taking just one step at a time. So encourage your family and friends to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. That will finish our podcast for today. As you enjoy your daily dose of wisdom, I do encourage you to help us promote Wisdom Trek in the following 4 ways. First, leave us feedback about the podcast at wisdom-trek.com so that we can continually improve. Second, on your smartphone, subscribe to iTunes, Google Play, Spreaker, SoundCloud, or Stitcher so that the podcasts are downloaded to you automatically each day. Third, on your computer, or if you have an iPhone or iPad, leave us a rating and review on iTunes. This will help to promote Wisdom Trek and draw other people on the trek with us. And fourth, and most important, please share Wisdom Trek with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person as you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. The journal for today's trek can be found at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I do consider you my friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. As we take this trek together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.